Hey guys, it's Gadget, and this is in honor of tonight, what it is. I said I was going to post this, but as you can hear in the background, what's playing and stuff. Why is this song very important? Today here in New York, it is the 12th anniversary of 9/11. And I wrote on Facebook what happened 12 years ago today. And I'm going to read you that, as well as this is playing in the background, because I'm going to elaborate more on it and everything. But basically what I typed today was, I'm reading from Facebook. 12 years ago, time flies and still can remember what I did this day. Fought mom for the car, went to work at Babies R Us in Yonkers, setting up services and hearing a coworker scream because we had a TV upstairs. Basically, we had a little playroom for the kids, and the TV, we went to go put it on. They had just turned the TV on basically when the first plane had hit. We didn't know. We got upstairs, we saw the second plane hit. So I basically wrote, we notified our corporate headquarters, and as my manager tried to reach her son, because her son was stuck down there, she was saying he was in building 2, but he was delayed, and it was just a lot of things going on. We heard people at the door. People were panicking. People wanted baby food, all this stuff and everything. And we even had one lady say bomb schmom and everything. Like, she didn't care. She just wanted to buy stuff. This is how when people get upset and they panic and everything. So basically we're given the okay to shut the store down and everything. Now, here's a little backstory. I had just gotten my license back in July because in October my niece would have been born. So she's actually going to be 12 this October. And I figured at least if anything happened, I could drive my sister to the hospital. Who knew I would need this license? Because I live in, I'm going to be honest with you, I live in the Bronx. For me, from Yonkers, Scarsdale border, to go to the Bronx, I have to take the Deegan. Okay? I was the last car off of the Deegan, basically, and everything, and just rereading everything. What got me was I had never gone that fast in my whole life. The cops and the fire department said, get the hell off the highway. They were shutting it down. Literally the last car. So I get home to see my mother flipping out because my dad is there. Technically, he was supposed to be in building 7. And they moved the meeting to Queens. He saw the first plane hit live from the window where he was. He said it was Vietnam all over again. So I'm also talking about the other heroes you don't hear about. You hear about the firemen, you hear about, you hear all the ambulance workers and everything and stuff, right? But the one people you don't hear about is the Department of Transportation and Highway, DOT, technically DOTH, which my dad works for. They had to scramble and get all their trucks, all their mechanic trucks and everything, because my dad's a mechanic, literally to block the highway so that the firemen and the policemen could get down to 9/11. They were the ones pulling out things left and right. They were the ones that the highway, they shut everything down. And if they couldn't do that, your firemen and your policemen would not have gotten there to save the people that they could save. So my mother's freaking out and everything. And if you've ever seen that episode of South Park where the mother's laying down on the couch, that was my mother. She stayed like that until my father came home. He had to stay at the shop to sleep and everything because they had to be on call 24 hours a day. I lost signal because I never had cable, so I lost signal. I'm not laughing. That's just that I laugh when I'm nervous. But to see what people go through, I kept trying to say, basically, this is what also could have caused more of her depression. I mean, change channels, watch some cartoons. I was coping with it in a different way because it was like, wow, we were not expecting anything like that. And we couldn't figure out why people would want to do that, because if you break it down, and I tell people this, what are we really fighting for? What does fighting get you? See? What does fighting get you? A small satisfaction, but look at what happens when after you fight. Who's left to clean up the mess? So I'm talking about mostly like 12 years later. What would you have been doing 12 years later? Like, if this didn't happen? Would every day be, I know there'd be a lot of people back here, but it's here, no there, but what would have happened if this happened 12 years later? Or with everything going on, there's a lot of change because of 9/11. We woke up a little bit, but we got nastier. And that's what sucks, because before 9/11, New York was okay. It wasn't nasty to the point, but we got nastier. We got so PC'd, we got so to the sense of where we got dumb. And now that we're trying to fix everything now, 12 years later, kids today don't even know what's going on because either they were too young at the time, or weren't even born yet, or didn't even care. I was talking to people today, they're like, what is today? I was shocked, because I could have lost my father there. And I know a lot of people did lose a lot of lives. So what I'm saying is, what can you remember from that day? How much of your freedom and everything, right? And I wish I had more videos for you guys, because that's a good question.
And I had to start again with just my family by my side. I thank my God above to be living here today, 'cause my flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.